railway station is larger than every single airport terminal in the US. Welcome to Shenzhen Metro, but more importantly, welcome to the future.
China just built a train station so massive it's bigger than an entire city, and the United States can't believe it. We're not talking about an airport, not a mega mall, but a railway station that can move more people in 1 hour than some American cities see in a day. It's a structure so vast, satellites can spot it from space. Inside, 15 platforms and 29 tracks stretch across more than 1.2 million square meters, all pulsing with trains traveling over 200 miles per hour. This is Chongqing East Railway Station, a futuristic hub designed to connect an entire nation at lightning speed. Built in record time, surrounded by mountains once thought impossible to tame, it's now rewriting what we thought humans could build. And while Americans are still debating the cost of a single rail line, China has already opened a station the size of Manhattan's core, built in less than 4 years. But how did they pull it off so fast? And what makes this place so advanced, even NASA engineers are taking notes? To understand how China pulled this off, you have to see where it all began, in a city that barely seems real. Chongqing isn't built on flat ground like New York or Los Angeles. It's carved into a maze of mountains, gorges, and twisting rivers, earning the nickname the Mountain City. Skyscrapers rise on steep cliffs, highways snake through clouds, and entire neighborhoods hang off the edge of rocky slopes. For decades, this landscape made large-scale transportation almost impossible. Engineers couldn't build straight roads, let alone a high-speed rail network. Subways dove deep underground, bridges connected entire districts, and residents traveled for hours just to cross the city. Yet instead of giving up, China saw a challenge worth conquering. The plan? Build a mega station that would unite high-speed trains, subways, and buses in one seamless system, right in the heart of this near-vertical city. No other nation even attempted something like it. Most experts called it impractical, but China was about to prove them wrong in the most jaw-dropping way possible. Every blueprint that crossed the table looked like madness. The site chosen for Chongqing East Railway Station wasn't just hilly, it was a labyrinth of unstable rock, sharp cliffs, and underground rivers. Western engineers once warned that building here would take decades if it could even be done at all. Heavy equipment couldn't reach the slopes, soil erosion made foundations risky, and rainstorms could turn the ground beneath into mud within minutes. But China wasn't backing down. Instead, they turned to AI-driven surveying, drone mapping, and 3D geological simulations to find stability where no human could. Within months, they discovered how to reshape the terrain itself, cutting through mountains and lifting valleys to create a level foundation big enough to fit the equivalent of 170 football fields. That's when global observers realized this wasn't just another construction project, it was a statement. Because while others were still debating environmental studies and zoning laws, China had already begun digging into the earth. And soon the world would watch as cranes, robots, and thousands of workers worked together like a single living machine. When the first machines arrived, the world watched in disbelief. Over 20,000 workers, hundreds of autonomous cranes, and fleets of AI-guided excavators began reshaping Chongqing's rugged terrain day and night. Mountains were leveled with surgical precision. Foundations were poured deeper than 10-story buildings. Massive concrete supports rose out of the earth like pillars from another world. And yet, here's the twist. It all happened at a pace no one thought possible. With the help of robotic assembly systems, crews completed in 38 months what analysts said would take at least 10 years. Drones monitored alignment, AI predicted weather patterns, and automated trucks transported materials 24 hours a day without stopping. Each level of the station was prefabricated off-site, then slotted together like pieces of a giant 3D puzzle. By the time the main hall was complete, its scale stunned even China's top engineers. From the air, it looked less like a building and more like a metallic continent, a city within a city. And yet, this was only the beginning, because what was happening inside the structure was even more advanced. Step inside, and it's like walking through the future. The Chongqing East Railway Station isn't just a train terminal, it's a self-contained city built for movement. At full capacity, it can handle 16,000 passengers per hour. That's like an entire small town passing through every 60 minutes. And yet it never feels crowded. Every walkway, elevator, and hall was designed for what architects call flow, allowing people to move as smoothly as water. But here's what's wild. This design isn't just efficient, it's symbolic. The giant roof is inspired by the Yangtze River's waves, its curved glass skylights scattering sunlight like rippling water. The support columns branch out like trees, drawn from Chongqing's native flora, allowing light to pour in naturally. From above, the station looks like a living organism, pulsing with movement and energy. Inside, it feels alive, bright, clean, and silent despite the crowds. And this design isn't only for beauty or convenience, it serves a much bigger goal, one that changes how cities work entirely. What if a train station could give birth to an entire city? That's exactly what's happening here. The Chongqing East Railway Station isn't a standalone structure. It's the nucleus of a 3.5-kilometer urban district called the East Station Hub New City. Around it, towers are rising, hotels are opening, and streets are taking shape, all orbiting around the station's massive core. The entrances open directly into plazas, shopping centers, and food streets. Offices, universities, and logistics hubs are being built within walking distance. Even the public buses and taxis are designed to weave directly into the station's exits. No long walks, no transfers, no wasted time. China calls this vision a zero-transfer city. It means you can leave your apartment, take a cab or metro, and within minutes be on a high-speed train to anywhere in the country without ever stepping outside. It's urban design turned into pure efficiency, a system built to move people, goods, and ideas with almost zero friction. This isn't just a local project, it's a national connection point. The Chongqing East Railway Station sits at the center of 7 national high-speed rail lines, linking inland China to every major coastal hub. Trains from here can reach Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen, Chengdu, and Wuhan at lightning speeds, up to 217 miles per hour. Before this, it took 6 hours to reach Chengdu. Now it's just 1 hour. Beijing, down from 12 hours to 6. For millions of people, time itself is shrinking. But this speed isn't only about convenience, it's economic power. Fresh produce reaches ports before it spoils. Students attend universities hundreds of miles away. Workers commute across provinces. Goods that once took days to ship now arrive in hours. And China's planners aren't done. More lines, 8, 24, and 27, are under construction, forming a rail web that will turn inland cities into global trade arteries. From the air, it looks like veins lighting up across the nation, a supergrid of speed pulsing from Chongqing outward. The moment the station opened, everything changed. Chongqing, once known for its steep streets and industrial smoke, has become one of China's fastest-growing cities. Businesses rushed in, hotels filled up, and real estate prices began to soar. Within months, logistics companies set up offices near the station to tap into its central position on China's high-speed grid. And the biggest surprise? Tourism. People from around the world are now flying in just to see the largest train station on Earth. It's not just a travel hub, it's become a landmark. Visitors marvel at its size, its glass roof, its city-like interior. The numbers tell the story. Passenger traffic jumped from 770,000 to over 1 million per month, and nearby regions saw tourism revenue rise by 20% in a single year. Even local farmers are benefiting. Fresh produce reaches major cities while still crisp. Chongqing East isn't just a building, it's a money machine. And yet, there's something even more surprising behind it all. For a structure this gigantic, you'd expect pollution, noise, and endless power usage. But here's the twist. The Chongqing East Railway Station is one of China's greenest buildings ever made. Its entire roof, spanning 120,000 square meters, is covered with solar panels, generating clean power that feeds both the station and the local grid. The slanted skylights don't just look beautiful, they cut down energy use by letting in sunlight all day. Even rain doesn't go to waste. The curved roof channels rainwater into underground tanks, which irrigate nearby parks and help cool the building. Shared cooling plants reduce energy demand by linking with nearby offices and hotels. And yes, it's official. The station meets China's top-tier 3-star green building standard. That's the country's highest eco rating. Critics who expected another concrete monster had to admit it's actually a model of sustainable design. It's almost poetic, a building born from steel, stone, and machinery, breathing clean energy into the city it powers. When the first drone footage of Chongqing East Railway Station hit the internet, people thought it was CGI, but it wasn't. It was real, and it left the world speechless. While other nations debate budgets, pass bills, and argue over paperwork, China is building the future, fast. This entire megastation, a city-sized masterpiece, was completed in just 38 months. In the same time, America might still be reviewing the environmental paperwork for a single bridge. For China, progress isn't a buzzword, it's a race to connect its people, strengthen its economy, and prove that no mountain, literal or political, can slow it down. And that's why the world, especially America, is stunned. Because this isn't just about trains, it's about vision. About what happens when a nation decides to build, not talk. From the mountains of Chongqing now rises a message made of steel and light. If you want to shape the future, you have to start building it.